Hello, everyone. I'm Marcelo Madruga, and I lead the technology architecture in Nokia Cloud Network and Service business. I'm here with Ian Hood, Chief Strategy of Global Industries from Red Hat. So Ian, to set the scene, so tell us a history about our partnership with Red Hat, Nokia and Red Hat.
Well, thanks, Marcelo. So it's actually been a very long partnership. Now, it's actually been since 2004 that we worked together on many parts of our business. And most recently, it's about a year now that we focused on the core network platforms between Nokia and Red Hat. But actually, our partnership is actually extended beyond that to the RAN, to the edge, as well as the business systems. So we can actually build solutions that extend beyond those things. So that's really kind of what's happened in the partnership and expanded in the last year. Since it's been a year, right? So kind of just give us a feel for what's gone on in this year from your side as to how the partnership has expanded.
So I think after has been 1 year we announced the partnership, I think we got very good, strong momentum from our customer base. Everyone is asking about. I think this is the first where the customer can see that Red Hat and Nokia together are more powerful. So we can see that as well in our customers. We have 2 announcements already of the customers using our joint platform. So Perfect in Uzbekistan and 2 Degrees in New Zealand. I think this is just the starting point. And we have a way more pipeline to address it. I think we're going to start a very good way forward. So Ian, continue on that. So how is the partnership between Nokia and Red Hat from your point of view as well?
Well, and as you said, the customer reaction has been, really quite good and quite a lot in the pipeline. And actually, at the moment, 8 of our top 10 customers have, agreed to kind of head down this path to evolve our combined solution to our platform. So that's really kind of a good thing. But in addition to that, kind of our customers are really appreciating the fact that they have the flexibility to choose of how they deploy the platform. In a common cloud kind of approach where they can pick and choose the elements and put them together that way and get better efficiencies in terms of the capabilities from operations. But they also have the flexibility to choose, if you will, a completely packaged solution from Nokia with Red Hat inside that and go deploy it in that fashion. So we give them a lot of flexibility, and that's really important for our customers because they have different needs in how they go deploy these things. So we've kind of talked about our collaboration together. So why don't we dig in a bit deeper and talk about the technical collaboration together that we've done and how we've kind of worked to do some of the integration between our 2 platforms.
No, absolutely. I think there was a lot of work done on the last 1 year between both technical teams. So we started with our joint architecture design and blueprint, where we pick up the best what Red Hat provides together with the Nokia telco knowledge and put them together in the blueprint where you can provide cloud native and cloud infrastructure to all the customers. So we are the only ones having our full portfolio cloud native. So everything we do on the core works on Red Hat. So in addition to that, we work in defining how we test these things together. I think part of that engagement and the power for that is that we come by default testing on top of OpenShift. So can you imagine a lot of R&D teams on our Nokia side using OpenShift in the labs on the day-to-day, validating, find issues, and troubleshooting before reach the customer. I think that's very powerful.
Yeah, no, actually, that's one of the points I actually want to kind of add on is that we've actually had very detailed work in both of our labs together to validate the workloads, but to validate the integration of these things together because we want to get the whole solution to the customer faster, right? And by doing that sort of pre-integration work and testing, again, much better opportunity for the customer.
Yeah, absolutely. As we work together, so on this project, so what you see the value of having a common cloud platform for the CSPs and the overall customers?
And so this really kind of goes back to the fact that if I want to deliver these new solutions faster, have the economic efficiencies, bring these things to market faster, I need the choice to use a common platform for my OSS, BSS, my IT, the core platforms that you and I work on together, out to the RAN and to the edge, and drive that capability so I can deliver these services in a much better way than we could before. That's kind of the first thing in that picture. And then beyond that, it's really that value for them to go deliver a service on top of that, right? So that's the other thing is like once we've kind of got our pieces done, right, then the operator wants to go tune that the way they want to go build their services, right? So those are the 2 things from a value perspective that I see bring this common platform together.
Yeah, I agree with you, and especially since we have our portfolio fully cloud native, allows them to move all these bespoke platforms to a common platform so they can have a lot of operation efficiencies to drive the network and add the new use case that they have.
Right, and it's really kind of about choice, right?
Yeah.
The choice of how they deploy it, where they get their partners in. As we've talked before, right? It's about this overall ecosystem, right? So there's Nokia, Red Hat, but there's other best of breed technologies they want to bring to that, and that ecosystem is another part of the thing that brings benefit to our customer.
Right.
And so, now we've kind of gotten through all this work together. It's been a long time together, but this last year's been really exciting for us. So what do you see as sort of next for us between Nokia and Red Hat?
I mean, like I mentioned before, there are a lot of deals potential in the pipeline. I think for next come is to make sure that we are able to jointly deliver on these deals. But we need to continue evolving, right? On the telco industry now with the cloud native, a lot of things are evolving. So we should continue advance our blueprint, advance our test strategy to be able to provide that flexibility and capability together.
Now, I think that's really quite true. And I think we also see, as we look around the industry, the automation, people applying AI for sustainability. These are the other things we're going to have to work together to drive that improved value, because our customers, what they're really key on is driving cost out of the situation for themselves and overall driving better business outcomes for their customers, right? And so with that, really, Marcelo, I really want to thank you for the time today. I think there's lots of more exciting things we can do together in the future. And again, thank you.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.